grief. Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to The Infected. I'm about to die because I can't hit the right button. There we go. I didn't even get infected. That's awesome. Welcome back to The Infected version 12.3. Picked up 2 sticks. Back being safe at home. Back with a little bit of lag. Last night, in the middle of the night, when I got home, because it was the middle of the night when I got home, a deer happened upon us. We need some of these. We're going to straighten that shelf out in a minute. And so now we have 3 raccoons and a deer. And we need leather. So let's put down another table. Because we want to make sure that we have a cart available. There we go. Put that there. Always want to have a cart available. We are really low on food. We also need. This is a mess. We also need to have storage lockers for spoilage in there. All right, that's how many I have. 30? 40. Okay. Let's grab those. It's very hard to see how much you've got available when you've got a mess. That is iron, and that one is copper. You know, I think I don't have enough iron shelves either. We're going to go ahead and run some iron. We'll get that fired up. There we go. My least favorite thing to do. Trying to hit those spots. My hand is terrible at this. We're going to make some food today. Because I'm completely out of food. And obviously we need to make some iron as well. That's only half a shelf. We need 2 full shelves of iron. That is empty. Let's get rid of the sand. I have a ton of sand. I still haven't decided whether I want to actually do this building with concrete and bricks. It would match that building better. But I really kind of like this rough look. This barn-like look. What's in here? Oh my goodness. Don't hit the empty button on that. There's a lot of rope in there. Alright, lots of machinery going here. Power. Here's some power. Let's see how much power we have. We have 245. So we do have enough to make more cement mixers. There's a thought there. See that one? We can empty. And grab that and take that in there. This isn't going to hold very much. Raccoons aren't very much, but they are enough to cause a problem. And so we'll go in there. And one, we don't need to put that in there. Oh, I've got the table backwards. I knew that. Cloth needs to be on that other side. The deer is a lot of meat, though. And we might be hanging some of that to dry. Oops. There we go. Oops, I dropped one. See, that is just too much meat. I didn't even get the liver. Is that the liver? Yeah, so we got 3 pieces of meat, 3 livers. There we go. And just enough room. So, oops. 2, 3, 4, and 4 pieces of meat. Okay, perfect. Alright, now, this still has not been fixed. It will probably be in the next patch. You shouldn't be able to wash your hands there, but we can. But it'll probably be in version 13, if not in a 12.4. I'm not sure about a 12.4 happening. Hang on a second. Good grief. Okay, let's get rid of the X. Now then, we need to make stew. And if you go into your Itempedia, you will see food and drink. And you're going to come down here to stew mix, which is meat, liver, potato, and onion. I don't think I have any potatoes in here. Oh, I do. Okay. I don't know if I have enough potatoes in here. Potato, onion, potato. Potatoes I have enough. Onions I do not. So we need to go pick a couple of onions. Now I have enough power to keep my water running all the time. But if you don't, then you need to water these beds twice. It takes about 15 seconds max. You just turn on the water pump for, a count to 10 or 15 and turn it back off and everything will be watered. But you could see that immediately filled with water. And we'll shut the door just so the Bambis don't go in. Oh boy, alright, fine. I'll use the gate. Fine. I don't normally. Alright, over here to our prep table. We need a single, so Alt, right, Shift. Each one of those. Alright, and then we need to make rations from that. And go back into food and drinks, and you'll see ration pack right there is the stew mix we just made. Melons, 3 mushrooms, and 2 eggs each. Do we have 8 eggs? It looks like I could just do it. If you don't have the eggs, then just leave the meat on the tables. Leave the animals on the tables, or in the carts, because that'll work just fine. We need the mushrooms. I think they might be in here. There they are. Oops. Here's mushrooms. I'm not going to be able to carry 4 melons. I don't know where that guy died. It seems like it was over here somewhere. I don't see him. That's probably garbage anyway. Alright, let's go get... do I have 4 melons? Oh, I don't. Which means we're going to have to put stew mix into... I can't pick that one up. We're going to have to put stew mix somewhere else. Oh, I should have put those rations away. Put the rations away. Grab the melon. Anything else I can put away? Not without rearranging everything. That's alright. Maybe he sank into the ground, or I'm just not seeing his body. It's alright. Whatever it is, it's just going to be a single ore. Alright, so now we need a melon, stew mix, 2 eggs, and 3 mushrooms. And there is a ration. There we go. And we could put 2 rations away. Put all of that back away. And I think we can do that one more time, and then we have to wait for melons to grow up because for some reason I didn't plant 4. I may be just out of space, or I didn't count right. Well, that's a good argument for picking stuff and keeping it in the fridge, I guess. In the meantime, we're going to have to put one of these in the fridge and 2 eggs back. There we go. I notice we're also low on mushrooms there. All right, there's 3 rations anyway. That's not terrible. Our condition is terrible. We just need some meat. Oops. I missed the button. And some water. And of course it's snowing again. Alright, so let's can some food. Thought I saw a crawler. What did I have on me? Oh, yes. That needs... Oh, that only needs nails. What do we got in here? That needs 2 animal hides. And we only had 1 deer, so we only got 1 animal hide. And over here we've got animal parts. And we don't really need that, but there it is. And we'll grab a few cans. And it is gonna snow. Darn it. Alright, so that's 2 potatoes, and that's 4 potatoes. And so let's grab cucumbers. You can actually see the cucumbers on the plant in the wintertime. It's easier to see. It's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go make 4 cans of vegetables. Now for this, you can look in the Itempedia under food and drinks, and canned vegetables right there. You get a cucumber, corn, potato, and an empty can, and you are good to go. So cucumber, corn, a potato, and an empty can. I still feel like this is a bit clumsy, but that's okay. It's an early access game, and really does not bother me. It just takes a little bit longer to do things. And then we want this stuff to be in order, because they do expire unless you put them in the fridge. This still has 17 and a half hours. I'm going to say that's 2 years at our rate of how long a year lasts, how long a season lasts. And then we need to get vegetables and or fruit rather. And the fruit is the hard one because we don't have any melons yet. And so we'll have to wait for that. Let's go ahead and make the last can of vegetables. We'll have to make fruit next time. There we go. Last 2 cans of vegetables. And I think I will pick onions ahead of time. There we go. It's making weird noises because I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm going to just do the same thing again. Grab a can. Not all 4 cans, just one. Nice if we had a bulk order for that. Oops, what did I do? Oh, those are the onions. And just 1 can, there we go. And we're good to go on vegetables. Let's put the onions in the fridge. Helps if you're facing the fridge. I don't know why I've got fried steak in there, but I do. Alright, now then, drying racks are out here. Go ahead and empty those. Put that down at the bottom where these should have gone. As you see, it's only got 13.5 hours. These only have 4.5 hours left. So if I'm going to eat them, I need to do it or they're going to spoil. 13.5 hours reflects the amount of time from the time that they dried until I pick them up and the remaining time that they have until they spoil. They do start to spoil here, and if you leave them on the rack all the time, and you take them off and all you have is spoiled food, that's why. It's because they spoil on the rack. I've had that happen, so. All right, let's go grab some meat for the dryers. There we go. A little extra food in there. And I forgot all about the iron, because I can't do 2 things at the same time. All right. Your drying racks do not have to be covered, but they don't really work uncovered if it's raining. And since it rains every day, just about, it rains or snows almost every day. So you may as well, keep them under cover. All right, put the cans away. Let's see, do we need to eat? We do not need to eat. It is only 2:26 p.m. Let's grab a thing here, if we can find an empty one. We'll create an empty one. And let's put that back so I don't accidentally put it in there. And we should have one left over. Yep. We'll put that in there. We're going to go get some coal and some mushrooms. I should have used the bridge, but that would have meant opening the gate. There's absolutely no need to drive the truck to the copper cave. It's like right in front of the house. You're gonna have a crazy time transporting stuff from the house to the new build site. Oh my gosh. What we can take in boxes, we'll take in the truck, and what we can't, I'll just hand carry. You can actually pick stuff up and get into the truck, so you can carry things in the truck, sort of, but they're in hand the whole time, so I don't think there's anything useful in there. So let's get out the pickaxe. Here we go. And we need coal and mushrooms. There is some coal. Been a really long time since we went on a mining trip. It's been a very long time since I went to get mushrooms. I tend to get them, like 50 at a time, and then I still haven't run out of them. But if you're wondering, I do not have the scorpions turned on. I find jump scares right now are not necessary. I don't need them in my life. This is a super simple cave. I like this cave. The other ones I'm not terribly familiar with. We don't really need to go this far from the entrance either, because if you just stand there, stuff will spawn right in front of you. Very quickly, too. And not even long enough to stand around and set up to record. I've done that before, waited for at least 3 rocks to spawn before starting a recording. Only to turn around after hitting the record button and they're already gone. How we doing? We're good? But I get all these mushrooms all at one time. They lasted me the whole year from the start date, and we have a few left over. There are only 4 rations, but you can eat them. They do have actually got pretty good health benefit. They're +5, and you can carry 25 in a stack, as you see. And so cucumbers are +10. How many cucumbers can you carry? You know, not very many. So probably 180 points worth of health. And so if you do 2 stacks of 25, that's 50. And half of that would be 250 points of health. So you can carry quite a bit more mushrooms. Which is, oh God, look at them all. Awesome. Oops. Let's see how many that is. 19, almost 2 full stacks. Alright, here's another one. Coal lasts a whole lot longer, I think. I'm going to go ahead and dump it, because it also weighs something. Alright, let's see what spawned in behind us. There's some mushrooms. Bambies and predators and raccoons and I think that's it. Wolves. Wolves are a predator. I already covered that. They'll come in the cave after you, so don't think you're safe inside of a cave. You can also build your house inside of a cave if you want to live like that. If you're that kind of person and you want to live like that, okay. We've gotten a release on the Trello showing the light poles. So light/power poles are coming. And don't know if that's version 13. It might be. That would be awesome. They seem pretty straightforward, but they're really not. Aw, how sad. They're really not straightforward because they have to mimic a flat surface. So, and because they have to take a junction box, a control panel, and relays. And they also have an overhead bar for hanging lights from. If you have not seen them, you're welcome to go into the Discord and go to #Trello-updates. Or you can also find that on Steam, in the Steam community, under pinned comments for the community. Right. that's actually enough. What do we got going on there? 60 mushrooms. That's 30 ration packs, so I think that's enough. And it's more than enough coal. Yeah. I can't even put it all in there. Alright. See, our drill is running good. So, in this case, right here, I'll go ahead and set that down for a second. When we get those light posts, I can just set them straight on the ground. They're about 3/4 that height. And so I can put the control panel, the junction box, a wire relay if I need to. I will, because I'll want the wire to come down to the bottom. Right next to this thing. And so there'll be a pole, and then you can imagine the rest of the wires are underground back to the base. All the wires are underground, except for the ones that connect to the devices. That's what we're going to pretend. I'm going to go right off the side here trying to get to this. Some people wanted this covered, some didn't. I think covering this would take a tremendous amount of effort. More than I'm willing presently to put in, being that there could be an update in the next week or two, or the next 3 weeks. Because I think it would probably take me 3 weeks just to get the materials to do this, to cover this whole thing. It's 3 wide, which means 3 roof pieces. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3. It's 3 wide, so 3 roof pieces times all of those. That's a hell of a lot of clay. And I haven't decided whether to put railings on this. I think it works better for me like this. It's just a roadway. I might actually turn that into concrete, though, because that might be a good plan. Having concrete right there. There we go. And we'll put the rest of that in there. Hopefully it'll fit. Not quite. That's because I've got the electrical parts and plastic in here. And cans. And bandages. And I have the hiccups. Alright, I think we are done for the day. When we come back next time, we have to make... what have I got? Oh, yeah. We have to make a hell of a lot of biofuel. That is ridiculous. That's not biofuel. Nope, that goes in there. A hell of a lot of biofuel. And probably should start thinking about building up some electrical parts. And because we're going to need them on the new build, and I'd like to not do that all at one time. I keep forgetting the nails for that chair. Let's go finish the chair in the living room, for goodness sake. Still need some animal hide for that lazy boy in the bedroom, but there we go. Isn't that nice? That's pretty nice. We'll just keep the bedroom door shut. People don't need to see our bedroom. All right, we got a cooking episode done. We also replaced our coal and the mushrooms that we used. We are waiting on the cantaloupes, muskmelons, whatever you want to call them, to grow, and then we'll be able to make fruit salad too. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Bye for now.